guys, good morning and welcome to my channel. If you're a new viewer or if you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Princess Nessie. On this channel we talk about education, business and lifestyle. And if you're a returnee, I welcome you as well. Do well to turn on the notification button, and if you've not subscribed, do well to subscribe. Hit on the subscribe button for you to subscribe. So today I'm going to stop talking about tips, the tips you need to scale through national pre-university exams. The tips you need for you to be able to you know write your exams and pass. So in National Open University, you have to understand that we have two types of examination. Number one is known as the e-examination. The e-examination, which is like a CBT, a computer-based test, a computer-based exam. You use your computer to write the exam. And mind you, you don't need to be an expert or a computer literate for you to write this exam. No. Once you can be able to move your mouse, locate the keys or the alphabets on the keyboard, you're good to go. So there's no big deal about it. You don't need to start enrolling in a computer school for you to start the e-exam. No. So the second one is POP, which is pen on paper exam. This one you have to go to the school, use pen and write just like the normal one, conventional universities, right? So that's the two exams we have in National Open University. The first one is the e-examination and the second one is POP, which is pen on paper. So for the e-exam, if you're writing 2 credit unit course, you have 70 questions to answer, and if you're writing 3 credits unit course, you have 100 questions to answer. So that is it for it. And there are two ways they ask their questions. There are two ways NOUN asks their question. Number one is what we know as German question. That's the first one, German question. So German question is like, for example, now German question is something like this. Let's say, for example, where's this sorry, German question. Okay, let's see. This question says the second principal part of the skin, which is the dermis, is composed of connective tissue containing collagen and elastic fibers. The second principal part of the skin, which is the dermis, is composed of the connective tissue containing collagen and elastic fibers. Now, noun can come and say, I hope you can see it. Now, noun can come and say the second dash of the skin. Are you getting this? Say the second dash of the skin. Now, they expect you to put in the correct word there, which is principal part. So the second principal part of the skin, that is what they expect you to do. That's the German question. It's just like filling the gap. Yeah, it's just like filling the gap, something like that. Are you getting me? And there's another thing. I said there are two ways you can write e-examination. Sorry, the first one is German question, which I've explained. The first one is German question, which is this I've explained. If you're giving something like the second principal part of the skin, the dermis, is composed of connective tissue containing collagen and elastic fibers, they can come and say the second dash of the skin. Are you getting me? So you're expected to put in the correct word there. You can now say the second principal part of the skin. So that principal part of the skin is the answer. That's what you're supposed to put in there. So it's just like filling the gap. Are you getting me? It's just like filling the gap. So that's it for it. The second one will be options. You'll be giving options for you to feeling. It's just like objective, just like OBJ. You'll be giving options for you to fill. And there's one thing funny about National Open University exam. Don't come and say it's not objective. What is there? Mm-mm. I was going through some past questions and I discovered that in the options they put in two correct answers. Like we have option A to D. Option A had a different answer. Excuse me. So option B had a different answer. Option C had the same answer with option B, and option D had a different answer. Excuse me, a different answer. So if you're not careful enough, you think that option B and C are wrong. Are you getting me? That's why when writing e-exam, you don't need to just go inside the exam hall and start writing. You say, after all, it's not e-exam. I'll just do tumbo. I'll just guess and write. No. You will fail it. If you don't familiarize yourself with the course material, get to know, like read word to word, get to know, familiarize yourself with every word there, know how to write it, know how to put it, you will fail. So you have to familiarize yourself with the exam. You don't start preparing 1 week or a day to the exam. No, you prepare like 2 months or 3 months before the exam. So familiarize yourself with the exam. If you don't Familiarize yourself with the course material. If you don't know it, you don't know it. So you don't go there to do tombon. So if it's someone that has not come across that answer in the course material, you will not know that those two options they give are correct. You will not know that you will have to just pick one out of it that they are correct. Are you getting me? So another one is the OBJ, the objective, where they will give you options and you have to pick one out of the options they've given you. And there's another interesting part. The questions I was going through yesterday again. So I noticed that two options were correct, like option B and C was correct. But the difference is that B started with capital letter, while C started with small letter. Are you getting me? B started with capital letter and C started with small letter. And the correct answer is the C that started with small letter. So if you're not careful, if you don't know it, like you did not familiarize yourself, you did not read word to word, familiarize yourself, not just reading word to word, familiarize yourself with those words and know that this one is in small letter, this one is in capital letter. Oh, this is the answer. You will not get it. Sometimes it may be that one that started with capital letter that is the answer, and you will say, oh no, since it's not, this word is not beginning this sentence, it's not starting this sentence, no, this one is the answer. No. You have to familiarize yourself with the course material, read word to word. It requires you cram. Actually, what helps people in e-exam is cramming. If you can cram. If that's what will help you, like cram it. Are you getting me? So the second phase of this exam is the one known as POP, pen on paper exam. Are you getting me? This one you have to fully understand your course material. You have to read and understand your course material. Read it very, very well. You have to read from beginning to the end. You have to read from beginning to the end. Are you getting me? You have to read everything here and understand it. It's not just reading one part or reading half. No, you have to read everything, and you have to prepare like 2 months or 3 months before the exam. You don't just start 1 week to the exam or a day to the exam. No. You start like 2 months or 3 months ahead of the exam. So if you're writing 3 unit course for this POP, pen on paper exam, if you're writing 3 unit course, you have 4 questions to answer, and sometimes they may have the 4 questions. Question 1 may have 1A, 1B, 1C, and the rest of them. And if you're writing 2 unit credits course, you have 3 questions to answer. Are you getting me? So you can read and explain the way you understand. That's the interesting part about POP. You can read and explain it the way you understand. Are you getting me? You just have to read it, and you then understand, define it the way you understand. And there's another thing, another tip about this POP. If for example you're asked to if for example you're asked to okay, let's say you're asked to list 5 functions of the skin. Here they say list 5 functions of the skin. You're asked to list 5 functions of the skin. You don't just dive in and start listing the 5 functions. No, you don't just start listing the options. Sorry. Ah. You don't just dive in and start listing the 5 functions. Are you getting me? You have to explain first what the skin is for you to get more mark. Oh. Are you getting me? It's not like if you just list the 5 functions, you will not get it. You will get it, but you will not get mark than someone who first of all explained or defined skin before listing the functions. Are you getting me? For you to get more mark, you don't just dive in and start listing the functions of the skin. You first of all explain the skin, then you list the functions for you to get more mark. Are you getting me? So another tip is this: you past questions helps a lot. Past questions helps a lot. Like, it helps a lot. Are you getting me? Out of if there are 5 questions in the past questions, 2 must definitely come out. 2 questions out of the past questions must definitely come out. In my previous program, that was what helped me a lot. That was what helped me a lot. Past questions, because they repeat past questions a lot. Apart from now, schools repeat past questions. Are you getting me? Even when I was teaching, when I have to set exams, I do, repeat some of the past questions. So past questions do help a lot. Out of 5 past questions, 2 must definitely come out. So if you can be able to get a past question, are you getting me? It will help you scale through. In case you don't know how to go about the past question, you can, comment below. I will give you the contact of someone who can help you get the past questions. There's no scam zone here. There's no scam zone. So we'll just give you the contact of the person who can help you get a past question, and it depends on your department. It charges according to your department, depends on your department, So we'll just give you the contacts of the person who can help you get past questions in case you don't know where to get your past question and all that. Or you can send me a message in the comment section. I can also give you a website, NOUN website, where you can go and source for your past questions. So that's all on the tips you need to write your exam. And I wish you success. I wish you success in this forthcoming exam. You all, including me, we all are going to write this exam and will scale through. Will come out in flying colors in Jesus' name. Amen. So please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Seriously, I don't know what you're waiting for. I've been giving you different contents back to back, and you're yet to subscribe. What did I do? What did I do? I'm literally begging you now, please. Please. It does not cost you anything to subscribe. You don't need to pay money. It is free of charge, free. You just click on the red button there, and that's all. You just click on. You don't need to, take your bath, wear clothes, and start walking to where you can subscribe. Where you're lying down, just click on that red button. Where you're sitting, click on the red button. Where you're standing, click on the red button. That's all you need. And like my videos, please. If you find this interesting, if you find this content interesting, please do well to like, share, comment. Let me know how far. Like, I want you to rate me. I want to know how I'm doing in this channel. I want you to rate me. Let me know how I'm doing in this channel. So please, guys, stay safe. Make sure you prepare for your exam, and I wish all of us success. Bye bye. See you in my next video.